Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OHGI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Wednesday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. Although I will say that from a presentation standpoint, this chart is actually now pretty tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader, short-term trader, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought up around this area of the chart, and your plan was that you want to buy and sell within 30 minutes, then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking pretty rough for you. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, then sure, the price has indeed pulled back from its highs. But from the grand scheme of it all, the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as higher bases are being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from the big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader type perspective going into the chart. And really the easiest way to illustrate this is in regards to this area of support that I talked about on Wednesday, right there at 13 cents. Well, I'm not saying it's going to happen again. Let's just say, so I can kind of illustrate the point here, that the price once again goes down to 13 cents. And then like before, the price finds some support, behaves in that manner. So it finds some support. Maybe this time it goes sideways for a little bit and then starts to work its way back upwards. Now, what would you have in this situation from the big picture point of view? Emphasis on big picture. Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have some lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, so what do you have from the big picture? Well, you'd still very clearly have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's what you want to see. That's what overall powerful movements do. They're going to make progress forward. Again, am I saying it's for sure going to do that? No, but once more, I'm well aware, I'm self-aware enough to know that, yeah, if you're a day trader and you bought up there, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from the big picture. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, you can see that the price still has plenty of opportunity to build a higher low. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.